So another unique thing about the back end on these trucks, we'll go to the front end too, is that there is no panhard bar that goes side to side. The rear suspension is triangulated, and this is true on both the single rear wheel and on the dual rear wheel application. So the lower link is triangulated, upper link is linear. So as you slide through that motion, the idea, or not the idea, but the way that this is engineered, it will keep your drive shaft angle free from vibration throughout that whole range. So your input of your rear axle input is going to be at an angle that will match the output of your coming out of the T-case. And that's where their triangulation comes into play. You don't get any of that side-to-side sway because it's locked in. So that allows to keep this cantilevered subframe linear. Doesn't need to be triangulated because it's already done down there. And then that same setup is in the front. Now the front does have a panhard bar, but the triangulation just stiffens the front a lot, and that's where you get the part of the responsiveness of the steering. Second piece of that, or this is kind of the big piece on any level, is that if you're looking at an air ride system that will move up and down, in reality, it's going to twist side to side, and your panhard bars on an air ride are actually inverted. So it goes frame to axle, driver's side, passenger side in the front, and then it's flipped in the rear. So an airbag, as you increase or decrease air, the body kind of does this relative to the frame because of the fixed points. With any level, this is linear. So you're connecting your top mount, frame mount on your panhard bar to the axle mount on the panhard, or to axle mount for the panhard bar, one's directly above the other. So as this goes through that range of motion, this just compresses to sit down on this. So it works off this triangulated link, and then that kicks out over here on a slide. Same thing with your steering. So the responsiveness of your steering is handled linear through this triangulated link. So as you go up and down through that range of motion from stock to 13, you do not get any of the pivot that you would get with an air ride or similar setup from a fixed panhard bar.